Zippy and Beaky's puzzle adventure. Zippy the bird was flying high above their beach hut on Islandia's sunny west side. "What a lovely day to map new paths," they chirped. Meanwhile, Beaky the duck was reading by the pond, quacking, and a perfect day to read. Zippy landed next to Beaky, eyeing the book. "Hey, Beaky, what's that book about?" they asked. Beaky's eyes sparkled as they said, "It's about the magical waterfall in South Islandia." "That sounds fun. Let's go and learn about its magic," Zippy suggested. Beaky agreed excitedly, shaking their tail feathers. "Great idea, Zippy. We can pass through the town center and then trek through the jungle." Flying through the busy town center, Zippy was captivated by the colorful fruit carts and kites. "Wow, look at all these colors. I feel like flying fast," they exclaimed. But Beaky warned, "Careful, Zippy. You don't want to crash into anything." But it was too late. Zippy zoomed straight into a fruit cart in their excitement. Fruits rolled everywhere, and Zippy got tangled in a kite. The animals who owned the cart looked shocked. "Hold still, Zippy," said Beaky, trying to calm their friend. They remembered a technique for untangling knots from one of their books. Slowly but surely, Beaky started working on the tangled kite strings. With patience and care, Beaky managed to free Zippy from the tangle. "Thanks, Beaky," Zippy said gratefully. Together, they started picking up the scattered fruits. The animals watched as their cart was slowly restored. Once all the fruits were back in place, Zippy and Beaky apologized to the animals. Everyone was relieved and thanked them for cleaning up the mess. Feeling a bit embarrassed but wiser, our friends continued their journey. After their adventure in the town center, they finally reached the magical waterfall. But instead of magic, they found a complex puzzle. "We've reached the waterfall, but where's the magic? It looks like we have a puzzle to solve," said Beaky. Zippy was intrigued. "Let's put our heads together and figure this out," they suggested. And so, they started working on the puzzle, trying different combinations and sequences. It was tough, but they didn't give up. With Beaky's love for puzzles and Zippy's knack for finding new paths, they slowly began to make progress. They were learning that sometimes, you need to try different ways to find the right answer. Finally, after much trial and error, they solved the puzzle. A beautiful display of lights danced on the water. "That's it, Zippy. Your knack for finding new paths helped us solve the puzzle," Beaky exclaimed. "And your love for puzzles guided us," replied Zippy, admiring the lights. They felt a sense of accomplishment, their friendship deepening through this shared adventure. Feeling accomplished, they decided to head back home. "Let's head back home. I'll fly above and lead the way," Zippy suggested. But as they ventured through the dense jungle, they lost their way. "Wait, Zippy. The tree cover is too thick for you to fly high. We're lost," Beaky realized. The lush greenery of the jungle surrounded them, leaving no clear path. Beaky then remembered a map from one of their books. "I remember a map from one of my books. Let's create a new path through this jungle," they suggested. Zippy agreed, "Good thinking, Beaky. Let's navigate our way out." They started creating a new path together, using their skills and teamwork. After some time, they managed to find their way out of the jungle. The familiar sight of their beach huts welcomed them. They had made it back home. Back at their beach huts, both Zippy and Beaky reflected on their adventure. "We made it back, Zippy. That was quite an adventure," Beaky quacked. "Indeed, Beaky. We learned so much today and had fun too. I can't wait for our next adventure," Zippy replied, spinning in the air with joy. They looked forward to more adventures together on Islandia.